Okay, hopefully we are live. You can hear me. And I got my next cafe latte. And also, latte? Did I just say latte? Latte. It should be pronounced latte. Give me a second. Let me get some lighting going. Do we need that? We don't really, but whatever. Missed one that's more important. Wow, makes me look shiny. Look at that. With my bulbous head. I think that's probably where I should be at today. You got to adjust it. You got to adjust it as you go along. Anyway, hello, welcome to stream. HarbyVG, starting off in my big screen. Because I made it to the gaming market. So obviously I had a little stream. Well, I say a little stream. It was a three and a half hour stream, I think it was. We did some Elden Ring. I was going to chain both. Well, honestly, first one wasn't going to stream, and I'll back into the reason. But then I was going to chain Elden Ring into Dawntrail, and then I changed my mind and decided. So basically, what happens? I went to the London gaming market. Normally, what happens is you can get a ticket on the day, but you have to basically queue up if it's after the early entry one. So everyone just has to queue up. But I've changed it now, so there's like a early entry ticket, 11 ticket, I think it is, the 12 ticket, a 1 ticket, and a 3 p.m. ticket. So I got a 3 p.m. ticket, but it didn't close until 4:30. So there wasn't really much time. I only needed half hour anyway, thankfully. I think next time I'll know what to do, so I could probably use that 3 p.m. one. But I'd like to get in at the start so I could just see if they have like your Blue Dragons, your Enchanted Arms. I got none of these, by the way. Lost Odyssey. I'd love to pick some of these up. Also, just to stare at some of the consoles. I didn't really have much time to stare at the consoles because I got there about 4 p.m. So I only had half hour because I stopped my stream about 3. Quickly got ready, got trained. Then yeah, jumped on. It was easy enough to get to. But yeah, I did go. I managed to get some stuff. We'll do it in reverse order what I purchased, I guess. Maybe worst to best. So firstly, I bought. Oh, it's a little bit shiny still because it's in wrap. This one I could probably take out as wrap, obviously. Kickoff Free European Challenge. I think that is what the full title is. Yeah, this one's just a nostalgia one. I played this when I was younger. It was I don't even know if it was considered a good football game, but it was a football game nonetheless. It was one I used to play a lot. I think I still have a copy of it somewhere, but I saw it there in the same shop's pile, so I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. Then I was looking through, there was like this big bucket of like Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, mostly Game Boy games, and I was looking through it, and then these two guys just started looking through it, and like I was getting a bit frustrated. So I just took the first thing. All I wanted was some 2 tester games. So as you know, I've got an analog pocket. I don't really use it. I use it more for the cause, so I can play A Link to the Past on it, right? But I do want to buy some Game Boy games, mostly boxed actually is what I want. But I thought let's buy just some tester ones. So I bought if it will focus, there we go. So I bought Rockman Battle Network 3. Which in Japan, I think there's only one edition. In Europe and NA, there was a red and white edition, kind of like Pokemon, effectively. It's like 2 editions. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard good things about the Battle Network games compared to the normal ones. I don't mind Mega Man, but it's not really big in Europe. But I just thought it was the only one I could see that was like, oh, I actually kind of know what it is. So I'll test that with the analog pocket. And then as I was buying, I actually saw this. And I was like, let's say a couple of quid, right? I'll buy me this. Play through some red. There was actually red, yellow, silver, I think was there as well. I mean, I'm obviously going to buy fire red eventually, and leaf green would be the ones I'll probably end up playing a lot more. But I just wanted that as a tester. There was a Wario Land one, I think, but again, there was 2 cartridges and the good one got grabbed, so I was like, whatever. And then the ones that actually matter. So I started off at the first bit and I couldn't find anything to begin with. They had Western like games as well. I had England just scored. I've got the England game. Obviously my team's out. But yes, 1-0. Cool. So yeah, basically I went and looked through everything. They had an extensive collection. A lot of shops had extensive collections actually. I really wanted to get there earlier in future. It's one of those things you should probably check 3 times a day because they have a lot more stock than you think. But obviously they'll put the best stuff out first. The guy basically said they were just at Comic-Con a few weeks ago as well, and they sold games there. So yeah, all the weeby shit, effectively is how they were sort of putting it, is gonna get sold. But I wasn't just looking for JRPGs, obviously. I was looking for NTSCJ. So I will eventually buy some NTSCJ consoles, Japanese consoles. But for now, I bought myself a couple of games. So I got myself Ico, which I already have on PS3 actually. But just so you got the back as well, just so you know it's the Japanese version. But yeah, it's cool. It's actually, it looks pretty nifty. Like, I was like, yeah, that looks clean. That looks clean. So yeah, that was definitely worth purchase. And then I saw the worst Final Fantasy VII game in the series, which I've not played, so I'm not one to comment, to be honest. But yeah, Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, so the shooter with Vincent. Again, just so you know, well, you can see the Japanese one from the front, I guess, but yeah, it's the Japanese version. And yeah, 2 new ones for the collection. So I'm going to start an NTSCJ collection for sure. I want to actually end up playing them as well. That's my plan. I've told you before the reason. So there's a few reasons. I still want to buy European games as well when relevant, but if I ever end up running any, I always want the ability to have, I guess, at my disposal, whichever version is relevant. So a good base console to have is generally the NTSC or NTSCJ, so US or Japanese consoles. And the reason for that is there's 2 reasons. The first main reason is on a technical level, on screen display rates or refresh rates. Now we now live in a world with what, LED, etc. Well, every type of LCD, right? Not LED, LCD. Different ways of emitting imagery from I guess the cathode days, right? The light emitting cathodes and all that shit. This is me. Whatever the old school TVs, basically pre-widescreen. And in Europe, they used to run at, I think maybe Australia as well, and Oceania, they used to run at 50 hertz, whereas in Japan and America, they used to run at 60 hertz. And effectively, what you see on the screen is based off of a refresh rate. I can't remember if games were also capped to those a lot of the time to those frame rates, or if it was just the refresh rate. That's the one that I can't remember. But regardless of whichever option it is, so if it's option 1 where it's capped, then well, you lose 10 frames, right? So that's not good, because it means there's time inconsistency. So either the version's technically invalid for speedrunning, or it'll have its own category, which I don't really want. And then the other option, or the other alternative, if it is that it's still a 60 FPS game under the hood, but it's a 50 hertz refresh rate, meaning you get what? You're going to get a weird timing of it per second. So you're going to miss frames at certain parts. And for like button inputs, it could be quite finicky. And that's just a part of it. The other part is just how old school release windows used to be. And it did used to suck for Europe. Like, I remember it. I think it sucked a lot more for Australia, if I remember. But it sucked a lot for us. And basically what would happen is they would release a game in Japan first. If it was a Japanese game, of course. There were a couple of European kickoff free European challenge being one of them, I guess. But there were games that came out that would be released in Japan first. Then it would be America. Then it would be Europe. It'd always be that order. And as a result, for the consumer, it's not a bad thing in Europe, because whilst you did have to wait, and that did suck, you would get the finalized version of the game. So much like now, where we're about to play Final Fantasy 14, they've had a few problems, right? With Amon in the Crystal Tower and all that stuff, right? In Circus part. They patched that, right? Well, at least I think they have. They must have done by now, surely. They've identified a fix, at least, right? They've been able to fix it, and they can patch it, right, straight away. Well, you can do that with old games because there was no internet connection, blah, blah, blah. So unfortunately, what would have to happen is they'd have to make a very, very robust game. A very robust game. But what would happen is maybe there'd be some glitches or exploits that were identified later after release. That they would then patch out by the US version, and then even more so by the European version. Again, for your average customer, that's not a problem. That's actually great. But for a speedrunner, you need tech, and tech comes from exploiting games. And think about something like Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, for example. Just small tricks like being in a cave, having a mirror, and as you're pushing a block, you can just mash was it Y or whatever to mash your mirror, which makes the void sound, the void sound, right? Because you're not in a pendant or crystal dungeon, so there's no function for it to return you to the entrance. You're in just a normal cave, which is still technically indoors, but you're not in a dungeon. So it makes the void noise. Now, if you do that whilst you push, it actually voids the block. I don't know if that's because you just it's a memory overload, and it's just pushing out the block from existence. I don't know if it's that or otherwise, but that's what happens effectively. And yeah, things like that. And that's a small one. There's obviously the major glitches as well. Like if you're doing a full-on glitch where you push yourself out and screen wrap and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. That's what the PAL version has all that patched out. I think the US, maybe not the US. US, I think you can get a 1.0 of US actually. But Europe 100% there's no 1.0. So yeah, that's why I want what I want, and that's why I want to get that. But yeah, I mean, I love Ico as well. I thought it was just cool to buy that, but the DRG Cerberus one is more the speedrunning one, because I think that'd be cool to run if I do end up enjoying it somewhat. Got my second one of these. I was going to buy some more drinks from the shop, but it closes at 5. The one I was going to. What? Opens at 11, closes at 5. How stupid is that? It's a local shop. Ooh. Did I? I'm going to try. I thought I copied and pasted my password. Hold on. Give me a second. Whoops. Give me a second. I am just trying to find my authenticator. We made some good progress on Elden Ring earlier, though. I'm actually feeling pretty strong that we'll get it finished soon. Actually, one thing that might get in the way, I think about it is the DLC itself. It's probably the DLC. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, we're in a good place. Fairly good place. Okay, loading up the game. You won't be able to hear it yet, but in fact, I'll need to turn it down a little. Probably a bit loud. There we go. I do like the new intro. It's nice to have that. Like, I liked the old one actually, but it was a bit like, I'd always laugh at it because it's very loud when it goes. I like the new intro. It's kind of jovial and like, it's nice. I like that being the message so far with the there's going to be some hard times, obviously. Bajuk or whatever his name is. Bajuk was a two-headed guy. He's going to have some problems. He's obviously a meathead, but I don't think he's going to be the worst one out of the lot. I think it's going to be the actual blood relative that's going to be the problem eventually. There might even be some cahoots between more than one of them. So anyway, we're on a path for a quest for gold. Technically, we're looking for the city of gold more specifically. But yeah, it's kind of a path of gold, I guess. Yeah, wait, what? Change pose. No personal. Oh, right, you have to. Oh, I didn't realize you had to put that away. I thought that was like, okay. So we've lost 2 moves in our rotation now, you might have noticed. Which, I'll be honest, I'm not too happy about. I've had a proper look at it now. The upside, you get Life of the Dragon as soon as you do Gearsicle. Or Gearsicle, sorry. I don't know. I kind of liked how it was before, where it's like you had to wait patiently for your turn to use it. But once it was your turn to use it, go crazy, my child. Like, I like that. The one upside I will say though is that you can use Nastrond or whatever, like the three times I think it is. It just gives you 3 times you can use it, and yeah, grants 3 stacks and 3 stacks in Nastrond ready. Can only be executed. Yes, you can only execute Stardive once, I think. Yeah, so Mirage Dive doesn't even... Mirage Dive, that's my biggest issue. Mirage Dive is just like... there. It's just there now. It doesn't really do anything anymore. For my liking. But we got Dragon Eye, which has been... Dragon Sight, which has been deleted, which I'm really sad about. To the point where I wish I could put it in a corner, like an RIP corner. But now we'll have little Zidane. Look at him bring Zidane with us everywhere now. So funny. Look at him. Oh, I love that. Okay, so unfortunately, I think it's time to get rid of Dragon Sight. Or we move our old moves here for nostalgia. They will never go. Dragon Sight and Spine Shatter Dive will be there forever. I'm kind of sad about Spine Shatter Dive as well, because we've got a new move that I've got to find now, but I don't think it's the right play. They've given us a dash move, and I just don't think that's right. I think our character is a Dragoon, and our Dragoon dash should be a jump, you know? Wait, what? So high jump. Okay. Dragonfire dive. Oh, that's a new move. Rise of the Dragon. Okay, cool. Gear Goggle. Okay. Oh, I get it. I get it. So what you could do is you could turn that off if you wanted to use it on 2 buttons, effectively. So if you wanted to use Nostronda as a separate button, that's kind of cool, actually. I like that. I rate that. So Wing Glide is our new move. So I feel like we should probably go there at the moment. At the moment, we might move it there instead. Rush to a target's location. They could have just made the jump, like, not do damage. If there was that much of a problem, just take away the fucking damage. Man. Hold on. So, Gears Google. High jump. Lead Mirage dive. Ooh, okay. So that's gonna upgrade to something else as well. Interesting. Ryan thrust. Okay. Cool. I mean, here's what it is. You can't. It has to be on an enemy as well. That's. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, we will carry on. Okay, so now we've got to find the Elector. This is a market town. It's the what is it? The Pell they're called. Yeah, it's basically like a race of salesmen. They invented the currency in this country, etc. Yeah, so they're trying to scam us. What? Looking for group. Hunt. Oh my god. I've never seen it so busy before. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It's the first time I've seen... Well, even yesterday was a little bit of chatter, even in late hours of the night. Zoral Jar, why? No. Wow, you're wonderful. Okay, where we go. One thing I do like as well is we're in like the last, even Endwalker had new bits, right? Like Charlatan and Ilsbard. You know, we actually got to go Garlemald, technically. Garlemald was cool, the bit we went to, but I kind of wish we could see a bit more. Even if it was like we had to be in disguise or something, sneak into the big city. But that's cool. I get it. I get it. But Radzatan and Charlatan was cool. But for me, it felt like it was a world we were already familiar with. Oh wait, did England's goal not get allowed earlier? Shit. But yeah, it was oh, what's the other one? Gemstone trader, whatever. I forgot what I was talking about. My God, my brain. There. Just one thing though, we haven't actually had a single fight yet in this expansion. Well, not a single one. Oh, we were talking about the worlds, weren't we? Yeah. So in like this world, like Shalayan and Razathan, whilst Razathan especially was a new culture, I guess, it was still bound by the current world, you know. Much like Othard. Othard is a little further away, so it's a little bit different how they operate things, but it still was a bit... I guess for me, that was a new world because it was the second expansion. The Endwalker stuff wasn't as exciting as Shadowbringers because it was a new world, and I feel like this is the same so far. It's like this is very Shadowbringers sort of because it's like Hunter x Hunter, right? When you they go to the outer continents or whatever, right? It's all new. Like Greed Island, it's new. The Antark or whatever, that's all new. And it's a different way of life because of the ants that take over, etc. Yeah, it's cool. It's and this is what I feel like this is. Okay, so now I've got to ask questions and not get scammed. Awesome. Mablu. Yeah, what if Mablu is Toby? Nonchalant ranch hand. Waiting. Oh. I didn't mean I was meant to actually pay attention to the... Just going nonchalant. Okay. I didn't realise I was meant to actually pay attention. Let's go with the boastful one. Almost like if it's too good to be true type thing. Hidden in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight, right? Was anyone left now? Damn it. I didn't realise I was meant to pay attention. Unless I just shuffle it. Oh, good old Jaja. It's really interesting, like, so this whole city is just full of scam artists, effectively.
Deducing the Dawnservant Selector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
Oh.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobli, is to be found here.
Tobli. I thought it was Toby with 2 eyes.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobli. That's part of the test.
You're Tobli.
Oh my god.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
That's frustrating.
Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
Why does he sound like Antonio Banderas?
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
I know they're leaning in on the partially Hispanic, partially like the Sudamericano sort of vibes, right?
Aren't they generally docile creatures?
It does feel like it's
doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
They're going for, they're kind of going Mexican, a little bit of Aztec influence as well. Is it Tenochtitlan or whatever you call it? Alpacas, tacos, like things that aren't even in this in their world until this patch or this expansion.
Alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, third promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
Okay. This is gonna be a comedy for the first half of this expansion. I can just feel it. Part 1.
Oh, it stinks.
Like,
I can't.
until matey boy here starts doing some devious stuff, I reckon he's going to be the most. I think the other one's bad as well, the two-headed one, but I think his intentions are pretty clear. He's pretty much a meathead, right?
Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get
This
the face
guy,
full of spit.
is it
As you-
Lamuja,
has an awful
whatever?
stench to expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived
Him,
threats.
yeah, I think he's going to be a problem. He's also like, so unlike the father, who is a two-headed Mammoth Jar as well, he isn't, but he is what you would consider maybe the defining features of both races of Mammoth Jar. So that makes for an interesting
Especially timid.
setup, I guess.
Quick to lash out.
He's meant to be a bit smart,
Also
but
especially hard.
Creel had a echo vision or whatever you call it. What, you know, where you have like the flashbacks and shit
Indeed.
to get some empathy of the villain and all that crap. She had one and it wasn't good.
This produces the strong but beatable.
How I remember all this yesterday, I was very tired. I'm very tired today as well. It's been a busy day. Like I said, got my copy of this. Yeah.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
Let me guess, he does it straight away.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are... The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will
Yeah,
understand
this
why
is a
I
wax
chose
on,
what
wax
I
off
chose.
moment. There's going to be a reason underneath. It might seem like a pointless chore, but there is a reason behind it.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
Yeah. That's why I don't trust him already.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Are you all right, Clement? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Can't believe people are already doing hunts. I'm just like, nope, MSQ first. That's a good point, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I haven't got it yet. Okay, cool. Oh my god. 10 pel. A million gil. Oh god. Make your own. We gotta do a trade quest. Oh my god. Trading up. It's interesting. So I feel like it's going to work better in her favor, even if she's like the last one to complete this quest or whatever, because she's learning. She's doing it properly. She's not assuming. She's learning. I wonder if that's like going to be a determinant factor in. It's not the winner isn't who finds the city first, or maybe it is still, but all these learnings are going to help with it later on. Oh look, Creel's bossing us around again. Fuck off. I think you should go. Wait, you're not our leader. Stop. That's why I don't like Creel. Creel's very like, oh, you should do this. You should. I just, ugh. No. No, she's just slotted herself in as project manager without anyone telling her. We don't need a project manager. Alphino used to do the same as well. He's not as bad as he used to be. So, anyway, haggling time. I'm not a Creel fan if you haven't realised. So Dawntrail is going to be interesting, given this is her expansion basically, isn't it? When you think about it, everyone's sort of had their expansions. Like I'd say, Heaven's Ward. Well, end of Around Reborn, Heaven's Ward was Alphino. I guess Vancred was kind of Around Reborn, really, and a bit of, again, Heaven's Ward to be in parts. Estinians had a lot of different growth moments, including Heaven's Ward and Endwalker, I would say. Stola had Shadowbringers was probably more hers, because you actually got to see her for who she was, rather than, oh, here's this person who's all powerful. Gratier obviously was Shadowbringers. Oh, anyway. Where are we even going? I'm way too tired for doing this. I don't think we'll do this quest chain today for sure. But yeah, probably won't go on forever tonight. As I said, tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I'm at a gig. I think. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm at a gig tomorrow. So, yeah. So we just gotta work out the... Why do you like Zorjar? Zorjar doesn't even like the art of a good deal. Why would you trust that man? Oh, actually, is a good point. Yeah, war brings customers. It's a very good point. You know, if England don't get their shit together, they're about to get knocked out of Euros. It looks like I think it's been a pretty clean game as well, so there can't be too much added time. Yeah, we've just got to work the chain. 5 minutes. That's quite a lot still. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're good if we can find him. So we're doing the trading up trope. You see me a lot in fetch quests in video games, I guess they're called, right? But or trade quests sometimes. Going back to Zelda from earlier, same game actually, Link to the Past. That has one. I think Link's Awakening has a more primitive trade quest or fetch quest though. It's literally one item for another, and then you keep swapping and swapping and swapping. I can't remember what the last item is. I think it's like a key to a dungeon or something. My blue. We don't even know what the freaking battle theme is yet. I had no fights. That's one thing I liked about Shadowbringers. You got into the action quite quickly. We might get... Okay. I wonder if they're going to like lean in on like Final Fantasy 9 stuff based on the Zidane. Being the minion. And there is some Spanish influences there as well, for sure. Ball knock. Ooh, nice. We do like a good wool poncho. Yes. So he's not getting ripped off technically, he's investing in his future. And his name's Ballnock, so yeah. Or almost as good as Horny Boulder as a name. Or Hooray Boulder is his real name, but I call him Horny Boulder because it just sounds funnier. This is what I'm saying. She's learning. She's learning the tricks of the trade, and this is like how you actually really win the task. Ooh, Ivan Tony. Excellent trade. What? Success. You traded 100 power basket for 500 power wall punching. Okay. Okay. Alright, my blue, where are we off to? So I'm sort of like half watching this, like the end of this match. There's only like a minute and a half left. I just brought an Ivan Tony. Ivan Tony, Northampton Town royalty. He did it! Did he? He did it! He did exactly what he did for Northampton Town! What? He did it over. He over-kicked it. That's his fucking special. Holy. What? What? That was sick. About time. About time. Oh, that was so good. That was. I mean, that is Bellingham. He is a Real Madrid player. They're known to score very late into the match. Yeah, Bellingham's great, but they haven't played anyone to work with him. It's kind of crazy. I'm not even like to be clear, my team, I support Scotland, and they're out. Possibly the worst team in the whole tournament as well. Oh man, that's so good. So that's going to go to extra time now. It's better be a turning point for them if they want to do well. That should be full time now. Game's in the mid. Ball's going nowhere in the match. Go extra time. This is kind of cool. I like this quest so far. If we get a bit more flexibility to talk to people and like. Okay. Oh, first person. Find a potential customer. Okay. Right. Here we got hard bitten. Here we go. Sweaty.pro. Disconcerted. Okay, hold on. Can I not zoom in? Landsguard. We have little interest. Prioritizes. Okay. I can't see. That's my problem. The one on the left has a weapon. The second from the left already has one. That's my sort of take. We have Sweaty.pro, which again I don't think they would want anything. So it's either disconcerted Hubigo or resting Hubigo. Let's try disconcerted. I think it might be resting though, but this might be it. £1,000. Excellent trade. And now we made a friend. Excellent trade. We've got a fine hatchet now. It's kind of fun. I like observation rounds and things like that, you know, spot the difference, etc. So, yeah, this is cool. I can vibe with this. So this is the end of the actual quest. Hand gear copper. Fuck's sake, every time. Lobo skin, fingers, gloves, and maiming. Well, I need to make sure it's actually better first. It might not be. Might not be. At all. Yeah, okay, well. I don't know what you're gonna do about that. It's off to Matefields we go. Let's go a second. Sorry, this is just nothing's going on. What's going on? Just claiming my... Oh wow, I just claimed a 2 times XP on Duolingo for 15 minutes that I'm not going to use. I love Duolingo. That was a really short break. I always thought at full time you got like a bit of a 5-minute gap. They go straight back into it. I was probably looking at our environment, really. Wow, it's so beautiful. Why would we walk back? Oh, England just scored. I looked away. Nice. They've woken up, finally. Ooh. Heads aplenty. Oh my god. That's just like a half volley to header to another header. Goalie was way off his line. Was way off his line. Goalie. I'm not saying that it was the goalie's fault fully. It was a bit of everything, but... I don't think every trade's going to go so smoothly. And this is where you learn an adjacent trade can sometimes be better. Five good bundles. Okay. So each one of them's worth 1,000, right? So that's cool. This might actually be our first bit of combat. Coming up. Would you steal the sacks that are already there? Oh, God. Hay fever's actually proper kicking in. Ugh. Oh, it's the end of this quest as well. I don't know the number of quests anymore. I don't know if I'm going to look at them. I might try and avoid it for as long as possible, but if we're going on for a long time, there isn't much. I kind of want to know where part 1 ends, though, and part 2 starts. Oh. It's a good hatchet. It's okay. You're allowed to wish who you want to win. We're gonna win, but we wish you can vote for whoever you like to win. We'll choose this first one because it says leave, which is a pun based on the quest we had just done. Excellent trade. 5,000. We've made what, 10 times now the amount we started with, which is nice. No cactua. I guess I could get on Torgal. I've got my Torgal pup as well already. I don't even use minions, I just like having them. It's cool though, it gives me it very much does give me sort of Final Fantasy 9 vibes, a lot of this. Jabba Mickey. Oh, we travelled quite far actually. Family ranch. We're nearly back. We're Jumpalo. Yano. Okay, talk to people you know. Again. Gather information. Too much information gathering so far, I will say. I get you gotta do a little bit better. But seems to be a lot of it this time. Okay. Souvali. See, so we're getting intel, really. I don't know what this guy's name is. Too familiar with Gobblers, or whatever his name was. Wow, poor alpacas. Yeah. That's our expertise. We should go there. Oh. That's a formality. Let's go with that. Why give me a quiz if you're just gonna choose one option anyway? Connections. I like this. I like where this is going. Oh my god. Oh, I was offside. Oh, no, he missed anyway. Ah, Slovakia scored. Okay, cool. We finally get to fight in this expansion. First time. This is like quest 8 or 9 or something. Is there no way I can just see what my completed ones are? Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're on quest 10. It's taking 10 quests to actually get a fight. In MMO. Not sure about that, Chief. I get it's going to take about 20 quests to get to your first alliance raid. I get that one. It's 20 to 25 usually. But I'm hankering for some action. See how bad my dash move is. Should get to 91 today as well, if all goes well. That's going to be one of these ones where we have to keep checking the spots and then fighting them. That's it, it just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same. It does not hit the same. We got 9 seconds. We can hurry up and get another one activated. Nah, we won't get done in time, will we? I tried. I tried. Just doesn't feel there's any point to having Mirage diving. It's a pointless move. Okay, well, they're all fights then. I wonder if that's randomized. That was our first 3 enemies of the patch. Yeah, that 4. We're petting Torn. Okay. We should have an excellent trade time. I thought they were all great. I thought Mablu had grey hair, and it turned out he also had great hair, but no, just feathers. Cool. Acquaintance created. Complete. I want the excellent trade. That's all I care about. Give me excellent trade. Yeah. Give me the pan pipes. Success. You've traded 5,000 Pel sack of top grade mate leaves for a 10,000 Pel jug of premium mezcal. I feel like this is going to be a mechanic we'll use a couple of times then. Now, I'm starting to feel. Ooh, let's get some dye. Hilarious. Okay. Final Fantasy 14 taught me the art of the deal. Man's gonna get blitzed off of the 3-year mezcal. Excellent trade. Feat accomplished. Taming saddle. I wonder if they'll give us like this is just like an introduction version of it, and there'll be a harder trade later on in the game. I would be down for that, honestly. It was very serialized, the process there, but I would be down for like a less serialized process version of that, where we actually have to, our decisions could matter if we pick the wrong one. I would be well down for that. So far, there's been a lot of observational stuff in Dawntrail, and I'm enjoying that a lot. Yeah, we won't be able to catch it though, will we? Only she can. It's like the music before you face a trial. Whilst you're waiting for like 20 minutes for your party to be created. Oh my god, too tired. Let me guess the other one's come back with his alpaca. Yep. Oh, and there's a golden one. Of course it is. Oh my god, Slovakia are actually... It's a good game. For neutral, fantastic game. But if you're an England fan though, bricking it right now. I mean, you're not wrong. They were a bunch of simpletons. Dare you to say that to Gaius' face, though. Wait, he wants world domination. Lol. Thank you. Some manners? Well, either way. Time to catch our one. Oh, excuse me. Oh, really need to burp. I think it's the ginger shots. They really make my stomach go a bit crazy. Oh my god, this is actually close. Where's the close match? Well, England have woken up for sure, but I wouldn't rule out Slovakia just yet. Oh my god. Cheer on. Let's cheer. There it is.
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them.
This is like a growing up thing for Wooklumat then.
I'm off.
So Wooklumat so far has learnt the art of the deal, making acquaintances, and now wrangling alpacas.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
Oof.
As will I. Wooklumat is alone in this.
So I'm still watching the match above.
Stand watch and await her return.
That's why you have more than 2 screens. Dual screens, so 2010. I'm on the try screen. Honestly, if I could have 4 screens, I'd have 4 screens, but...
Help me pitch the tent.
Yeah. It means you can keep top screen for, like, whenever the sports are, basically. It's been good during my work days, actually. Because I've got a TV to the left, obviously, because this is my living room as well. But, like, if I'm watching, like, a match, like, more actively, less passively than I would if it was on the TV over there, then I would
Trust
just
a
put it above here.
gleaner to come prepared for anything.
Gleaner's such a weird term. It sounds like a gooner.
What's a gleaner?
Oh, God. Don't tell
Someone
her.
whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shitona from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek.
Get a little speech bubble by
My
face.
younger self took those words to heart. and off I went to become a cleaner.
1 minute to go.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
I need to see what it looked like pre
liking.
graphics update.
And
Honestly,
I hope what's
it definitely looks
required
better, but I just
was
can't
suited in the first
pinpoint
place.
why. It looks a bit smoother, and I think the lighting's better, and people pop out a bit more. Some of the clothing textures have improved. That could just be because of the lighting emphasizes the right points. But yeah, like my armor, Alphano and Alice look way better now as a result. The eyes as well.
Yet, events
Like, you can see the
conspired to
eyes
put me
now,
back
like-
on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait,
The irises
are you
really
saying
pop.
you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Ah, so everyone's got a reason.
I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
This might be the expansion where I learn to tolerate Cryo. Because Cryo will now
Just
pictomancer
so.
her way to respect. Rather than self-inserting herself as a project manager. That's all I want. Just, you know. Less project managing, more... Do you know what? I might actually help in a proper way.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Yeah, I still take to heart the way that
Wait. Do you hear that?
she's wrangled more than one. That's my theory. Maybe not, maybe just one. But yeah, when Cryo shouted at us in Stormblood, she was kind of right, but I still didn't like it. Still didn't like it. It's like, come on, bruh. We've done so much for this world. There's one moment where we felt useless. Like, jeez. I was not cool with that.
And small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
I think England just won. They did. They did indeed.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Right. Well, they go through. Interesting. I'm just going to quickly look at the tournament. Round of 16. So round of 8. Hold on, it hasn't updated yet. It'll update in a second. Ooh, yes, go with that. We want to die. I don't know about you, I'm getting on Torgal. Get fucked. Oh, it's over there, yeah. Can we just jump down? Oh no, there's a whole ravine in the way. Yeah, we can't just jump down. Let's go back to another Aztecan looking town name that I can't actually pronounce yet because I keep forgetting. There's so many new like words, characters, lingo. I can't remember. Was it Pell is the currency name, right? And the people that wear the duck masks are Pelu, I think. I'm really bad at this. We do have alpacas and tacos though. I mean, technically, Madzat Han had curry, very hot curry. They are leaning in on their cultures, for sure. I think they've got better at handling cultures as well since Final Fantasy 16. That's one thing I'll say. I felt like I had a few issues with Endwalker. I won't go into them, but I had a few issues with how they handled like some of the like the West Bengali sort of culture personally in some parts. The more Hindu-based part, I guess. That bit I was okay with, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but I think they've learned since then. I think, yeah, FF14, they sort of understood. The thing I really appreciate about Final Fantasy 16 is they got regional dialects from all over the UK, like spot on. Yeah, they got them spot on. It was like really perfect, and like a different nation or empire could represent like a Yorkshire accent or something like that, right? Which is kind of what they did with Almega eventually. They made that Yorkshire, didn't they? Effectively. But in FF16 you had your sort of Yorkshiremen. Do you think is that the Iron Kingdom? I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a year actually, a year and a couple of days. I should play through 16 again. I really like 16. The DLC was a bit naff, but the main game was fantastic. I still love 16. We'll get through now that I've got. I just want to show you again. Now that I got this, now I got the Azure Cerberus. And once I get my actual Japanese console sorted, I definitely want to play through some. I want to play through all of them, and that includes tactics. I want to go into Mystic Quest, and then I can link that off into like playing through the mana games as well. So Sword of Mana and all that stuff. I used to have the Mystic Quest. Is it Sword of Mana? The Mystic Quest one? Or was it Tales of Mana? I can't remember which one's which. But effectively, Mystic Quest is the OG Sword of Mana, which they then remade as Sword of Mana, and then they did a GBA remake. I guess it was a remake technically. Called Tales of Mana. I had the GBA one. I bought it in an airport whilst we were waiting for a flight. Or I say I bought it. I was probably like 12 or 13, I think, or 11, maybe 10. I don't know. I had it bought for me, obviously. Oh man, my hay fever's kicking in, by the way. Ooh. Some magic, yeah. So that's probably this chain of quests now. We'll probably have to go back and just do a recap at back in the big city. Again, I don't remember the names. But yeah, I think we're getting there. We're getting there. Ah, she wants to become a virgin. So I'm just moving my browser at the top now. Something's in my pride. Yokui. They might have some foundations of what not to try. Am I going crazy? Or does it feel like Alphino and Alice are just there to bring logic to your Alliance raid party? That's what it feels like to me. Okay. Yeah. That was a nice little quest line, though. A little trade quest. I hope we get to do like a more intense trade quest later on, though, that actually does have consequence. That's what I would hope. Oh my god, baby. I bought some more tablets. I probably should have some. Got some new supporters as well. That's I see that as a victory. Okay, onwards. Yeah, that's just showboating. Spaljavtier. My god. Okay. I should be chasing ether currents at some point, really, shouldn't I? But whatever. Okay. So we want to go back through the city. So now we're going to check out another region, no doubt. The cities are pretty cool. Not very much to anything else yet, but I'm sure we'll see more to it as we... There's still quite a lot. No, in fact, there's loads we haven't even seen yet of this region. It's a very small portion. I should do fates as well when they're nearby. I keep forgetting. Like, it didn't make sense to do it when I was trying to grind, but when we're actually in the middle of people that might join us now that are same level, it could be fun. Oh. I have no preference. That's an interesting way to deal with overpopulation. Like sub-handling of overpopulation. I've never seen that before. I don't really care. Doesn't affect me in the slightest. I don't like the Ethernet here. I think it's pretty weak, actually. It's not very well set up, in my opinion. Okay, so we regroup here, then we go do the other quests. The Help for Hanu one quest line. So I assume when we talk to the Help for Hanu, we'll talk to one of the other choices. Probably Koan or whatever his name is. Promise. First, probably second promise is probably who will meet. So Wootlamat has a good chance. Oh my god, I'll say that again. Wootlamat has a good chance because Wootlamat understands the tablets and their history and respects it, and may not be the most gifted of our four promises or whatever they are. I don't know if Bajuk counts as... It's called Bajuk, right? I'm not going crazy though. Right, hold on. Dawntrail Bajuk. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm getting confused with that like Tony Zarrett crap that he always posts on like Instagram, like Bajuk Land or whatever. Just so stupid. Okay. Kozamuka. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of narration.
Kosamauka, the land of rainbow terraces.
Kosamauka.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below.
Sorry, I just got to keep checking.
To its relentless
Sorry,
flow,
in case it's my
all
Monda.
life must yield. Together with Wootlamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Serpent and his comrades once traveled.
Kozamuka. Ooh, okay. Man, I'm so happy I made it to the gaming market. Next time I'll actually save some money. I had a bit of like, because it's payday, I could buy something, but next time I want to bring like a couple of hundred. So I'll have to save for that.
You can feel the weight of that water.
Money's a bit pinch at the moment. Honestly, I should have probably just stopped at one PS2 game.
The Isle of Han was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
What are you buying?
What? I don't like websites playing sound without my permission. That was funny. Like, at least it was, what are you buying? That's very 1999. Maybe MySpace at a push as well, where you just got bombarded with sounds you never asked for. It was quite funny. I was just looking at a shop. Like, I'm just thinking about my NTSCJ PS2 that I'm gonna buy now. I think what I'll do with it, I'll probably end up just making it region free eventually. I don't know. I want to try it with without a hardware chip, like a chip. I want to try without a chip. Because obviously it shouldn't matter anymore really, but I'd rather do things through flashing. Not that kind of flashing. But yeah, I kind of want it to be region free, but I want it to be on the 60 Level 91. Hold on. Ding, as they say. Can't change on YouTube, unfortunately. Sorry. But on Twitch, we are now level 91. No move for festivities. So now we've got to find another Elector. Yoo-hoo! Oh ho Cali. Is that like their rally ho? That's a bit annoying. So if the other one turns up now at the same time, like, and we get to start the trial at the exact same time, that is cheating, in my opinion. Alpha No wants to hang with his boy. Good. I still feel these two are just tagged on though, so we can do a freaking dungeon. But honestly, we would have been fine with Cryle, Erenville, Wooklamat. But it depends on classes, I guess. Erenville would have to be a healer, I suppose, to make that viable. So respect Alice saying this as well, haven't they, to Red Mage, which is okay. We're going to be building some walls there, I can tell. So a little bit of Final Fantasy 10 as well, actually. Minus Sin. But yeah, storms destroying things, that's definitely 10. There's probably a tune first before doing anything else. Respect the velvet rope. The ropes are there for a reason. The ropes are there for a reason is a quote from a teacher. From my well, I guess it was secondary, upper school, whatever you want to call it. It was a free tier system when I was there, at least. So when we were at school, we had rugby pitches, but we had some reasonable rugby pitches. And they used to have like velvet ropes like across the lengths of the pitches that so someone jumped over it once or climbed under it, over it, whatever, and started walking the pitch, and one of the teachers just went, "The ropes are there for a reason," and I've just like never forgotten that since. And that was like one of my first weeks in that school as well, so that's like 23 years ago, I think. Yeah, it's like 2001. September 2001, that would have been. God, so long ago. I don't miss school though. I've never really missed it. Middle school, a little bit more. But upper school, nah. Nah, I never missed it. I don't know, I was always like sort of in that middle sort of ground of social currency, which I think's worse personally. Okay. Yeah, I think it's worse personally. Like, too cool for geeks, too geeky for cool, if that makes sense. But I wasn't that cool, obviously, but to the point where I don't know, I just didn't fit in with either. Effectively. Oh, look.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Zorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
You made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed.
So he's just a meathead.
It is here, in Okanu, where my
He's
people
dangerous, but he's
forged a
obviously
bond with the
dangerous.
Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our
That was
lives.
the weirdest reaction
be it
ever.
as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
We'll use irrigation like the
Well,
Mesopotamians.
it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the
I
people's
learned that
woes.
from Recess. Gretchen. Voiced by Ashley Johnson, who's also the voice of Ellie from
Do
The Last of
well with
Us.
this, and you will earn my keystone.
It's farming
Why
time.
bother mucking about in the mud when we could take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me! You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
Still not cool, the whole, just wait for it to be ready. And then when it is ready, the other two are here now.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
Sounds like I'm going to voice Vitra. Sounds a little bit like.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Do they know we saved the universe?
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think.
There is technically a time limit. Someone winning. You know? If someone wins.
You're right.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can
by losing my head.
achieve this. They'll have the Gold City. We'll be too late. So we're gonna have to do something about it. Just a little smidgen of something. What a fantastic Quest Complete theme. Look at Zidane just running about. I love Zidane. Look at him. Boom. Should get him to attack someone just for jokes. I haven't earned any other weapon coffers, have I? No. Huh. We're gonna play Farmville now. Or whatever. What would the Harvest Moon? No, that's even more boomer. Stardew Valley, that's the one. Which is basically just Harvest Moon with girlfriends. Isn't it like something where you can just like romance every single woman in the city, and then they all conspire. They all find out and conspire with each other, and then you basically walk into like an intervention or something. That's funny if true. I've seen screenshots, but like, I don't know if it's just like somebody photoshopped it or whatever. Investigate the fields of gold. Sting fields of gold. What was it? Who wrote the original Fields of Gold again? Is that woman who unfortunately passed away quite young, right? I can't remember her name. What was it? Eva Cassidy, that's it. Or was that a cover? Sting was the OG. Sting was the OG. Cover versions. Yeah, she died in 1996, age 33. That's right. Yeah, because I remember that being like such a prominent cover for ages. Don't know why. I don't know why I remember things like that. Lethargic frog. Can't be bothered to ribbit today, mate. Too tired. Lackadaisical. What a word. What a word. Lackadaisical. Over here. climate. We discovered that the fields are dead, all dried up. Dun, 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 dun. The fields are over irrigated. Oh, is this like rice fields, technically? You stole her. I guess she's more of an etherologist, though. So we're just hitting and hoping. Lovely. Thanks, everyone. I'll be inclined to agree with you too, Aaronville. I think this is a silly idea. There might be some logic to it though. I just don't see it yet. Mata. One mata. Oh, this music's so good. I like getting us to examine stuff as well now. It looks like a chocolate. Okay, if I was to make a guess on what we can already see, you know why? Okay, we got the easy one. The easy dub. Okay. With float. Sorry, like plankton. Bedraggled feathers. I mean, you're not wrong. You could do with a bit of a improvement. So I guess we're gonna make the float. I guess let's make the float look nice. Yeah. Last time I had to deal with anything to do with floats and parades, I got jump scared in Alan Wake 2. Victor, accessory blow feather the furthest using wind magics. I'll go for the shitter option. I mean, that's obviously the answer. Wait, are they eating a primal of a crop primal? Because they're praying. Give me the primal grass. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, why wouldn't you introduce yourself so? That's like me in real life. Spend more time focusing on a good handshake that I forget the name. Also, one question. If we or somebody else solves this first, how do the next people solve this? Oh, look. 0645s. Again, I don't think they can beat them. But they might beat them statistically, so I will always check. We're on boots now, right? All my boots are compatible. So you can pick some shit boots. And, boot them out. Things have done that already plenty of times. Probably our weakest pair that I probably won't cry about if I lose them. Yep, as I expected. I have to do a greeting, learn a greeting and do a greeting type thing. Uyuyub. This area sounds like the music. Uyuyub. Uyuyub. Hoping that the instrumentation, the vibrations from it isn't like ruining the audio. Like I said, I try and like play without headphones now. It should be good for the most part, but I might still be a little bit too loud. I'm realizing. Well, I'll review this one later, and I'll have a little listen back. But when your shitty Sony, expensive shitty Sony headphones have to be taped together like that, there's less reason for me to stream headphones anymore. I might do it again in future if I ever get in-ear monitors, but I have no need for in-ear monitors in this part of my life. Very unlikely I'm going to be playing music again. Yeah. So, who knows? Maybe I'll make that angsty post-hardcore album I've always wanted to make, and we get back into music, and then I'll want to take it live. But I'm a little bit old for that. Not to say like playing live I'm not too old for, but like that style of music maybe. It requires a little bit of energy which I'm sort of lacking these days. Okay, so we're going climbing the tower. Wait. It's like, is that Lord Hien? Is that you? Boy, I love climbing infinite towers. Okay, right.
What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting. Kali.
We're gonna learn that. I can guarantee you we're gonna learn that. Why does Wookiee look like he's going to come up with a new recipe? Ah.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
Father?
You're Wuklamat.
Oh god, he's Wookiee.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukavu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
Kimari.
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
I will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
How prompt.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
That I do. But while I would like... My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm.
We'll restock it, obviously.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some...
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
He just like... He's like, no, don't hurt me. As soon as like, no. She's like, yeah, okay.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo.
Uyuipo.
We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to...
Yeah, we'll do that.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right, then. Let's get moving.
Oh, you. Nosy bastard. Wow, he ran fast.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihihana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Okay. Let's go. Show me your location, place for retrieving the items. Okay. Let's go. Where are we going? Oh, back to Okami. That's me about teleport back. Stupidly lazy. Oh, Monstera plants. Nice. Just like the one behind me. Except half of it I had to cut off today because it all dried out. But it should grow back soon. Probably going to take about a month, I reckon. Because I've got the new... I've gone past the point. I've gone past the point of insanity. Yeah, like... It was always getting watered, but the combination of it being in my bathroom, which has no windows or light at all, and not having any plant food or nutrients or whatever, it just wasn't enough. So I've fixed all that, but I had to cut off anything that had dried up parts on it. I just cut the leaf. They'll grow back. I also need to buy a cane for it so it can like stand up a bit stronger and not flop about. I was going to buy some more plants today from a shop nearby, but it closed at 5, as I said earlier. A bit annoyed. But I need a few more plants. I saw like a TikTok or something yesterday or 2 days ago shared. I don't really go on it anymore. That was shared, and yeah, someone had like the same green like paint as me, but that's some like cool lighting and there's like green lights, I guess. Like it looked really good, so now I want to sort of emulate that. I think Fauna is actually pretty good for making your green room look good. Gonna get some shelves put up as well. Well, maybe not on this wall, but definitely on that one wall there, and then the walls there, maybe the one above here. Just for decoration. Where are we even going? Oh, not that way. Oh, into there. Search cave Kikitola. It is cool. Chaswick Primal. What a name. Endwalker. Eye catching glimmer. Guess we'll go there first. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go and do that one then. Everyone's got their own glimmer. It's my turn. Oh, I got one. Okay. I see. I didn't have to fight anything. Look, ma, no hands. Oh, do we stay in the cave, actually? Was I supposed to stay in the cave? Oh, no. No. Okay, we did what we had to do. That was a bit too easy for my liking. That angle is not flattering. Oh my god. That might be the most unflattering I've ever seen Silver. So far to travel. Okay. So we gotta get this all going, and then once we got this going, I guess we're getting towards the end of the quest line, maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's only a second quest actually. There's quite a few. Traders of Happiness. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 1. Okay. Got a long way to go. I assume it's gonna be 6 again. Maybe not, because they are serialized now. They're not like parallel quests anymore. So even though you choose one or the other, they don't. You can't take on both at the same time. Do a little bit of one, then do a little bit of another, then come back and do a little bit of one, a little bit of the other. You can't do that. So. Okay, Beck Bay. Or Okbek Bay. Oh, we went past the point. That's on me. Oh, Jessica's fucking... Oh, yay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I had to check something quickly. We'll just walk up it now. We're most of the way up. Look at that. If I do that, we'll sit down, walk up. Yeah, nice. It's kind of funny. I am liking how busy it is, though. I am liking that a lot. And also, I'm getting in their fucking car. Guess we're heading, aren't we? Goodbye. Wow, I got my health back on the tick. It was like 17925. Straight away. Okay, baby. I could just... I'm saving my 100. I'm saving my 100. I don't care. I love everyone just having different mounts in this game. I do appreciate the emphasis, like, of trying to earn a mount, and it's not like you can't in this game. Like, there are unique ones you can get, but honestly, the crossover event ones are pretty sick, and I think they did well doing it the way they've done it. I don't know if WoW is like that anymore, if it's like how it used to be, or if it's a little bit more relaxed. I remember, like, yeah, you like how you get the gear in this game is kind of like how you used to get your mounts in WoW, and I guess gear as well sometimes. I did, especially in PvP. You used to get like a currency and spend that on gear. Bear in mind, I only went up to Burning Crusade. Maybe it's only a free quest one. Who knows? Yeah, we'll just embed something and solve it. Do we each have our own patch? Is that the whole point? So she wants Koana to do well. Why, it's you, of course. Alright. Yes. Alright, Erenvil's not much for fighting. That's why Alpha analysis. You can't have one without the other. he should just be a fighter. It just makes more sense for him to. He knows he's a gleaner, but he should also just be a fighter, a gleaner that can fight. And then it makes sense. You could just have. You wouldn't need Alphino and Alistair here. You could be on a totally different team, and it'd be cool. You on like Conan O'Brien's team or whatever his name is. Kona. Cohen Sound. Face where? Where's this a new thing? New display is features yet to be unlocked. Sick, I'm looking forward to that. I didn't realise that was there. Okay, let's have some fights. Yeah, we're fighting. Yay, that move sucks. I guess the one thing I will say is having it as a dash now means I won't think about it as an attack. So I'll probably use it more appropriately than I would in a fight. I would always rotate my shines, my spine shatter, spine shatter die, baby. What are you gonna do, Croc? You're gonna paint them to death. We have seen a Pictomance once, haven't we? Now it's my turn. I don't know, I just feel like it's thrown off the rotation off balance. The rotation was so fun last week. It's lost its fun a little bit. I wouldn't say it's completely. It's still fun enough to play a Dragoon. They haven't like killed off the Dragoon, but I don't think Square Enix or Yoshi or whoever, like Creative Business Unit 3 or whatever, I don't think they've realized how fun it felt like, just like juggling these two rotations of attacks at once, right? You had your left side here with your disembowel, chaotic spring, wheeling thrust, and then you had what does it bring? Oh, I'm supposed to lock that in, aren't I? Oh yeah, no, I want that to do that, don't I? Yeah, I just like that. I just think it's really cool. But yeah, so you had like your normal one, my 1, 2, 4 attacks there. You had this. You had your high jump into is it Mirage Dive? And it just made sense. So yeah, you what you used to do is you used to high jump, which would give you Mirage Dive, and that would give you your first point, and then you'd wait again for like 30 seconds, get your second high jump, then you activate your Guess Gurgle, which would then give you a Nastrond straight away, your Star Dive, which you could use once, and then you could fit 2 more Nastronds in that rotation. And that's like your right hand side, and your left hand side is basically when you do a true thrust, you can go to Disembowel, Chaotic Spring, Wheeling Thrust. You would true north if you're on your own, but if you're in a raid, you'd go behind them. And then you go, was it to Fang and Claw after that, and you start the rotation again, 1, and that builds up your sort of another sub chain, which you won with Thrust 1. Like, it was just so good. I just don't get it. And then you've got your line attack chain, as I call it. So your Doom Spike, your Sonic Thrust, Coa, Earth and Torment, and That would also build up your true thrust into whatever the other move's called, and then that would build up your whirlwind thrust as well. Yeah, I just think the old rotation was a lot better, personally. But that's just me. Now we've got high jump and mirage dive, and it just stops there. I don't know. I feel like having these long rotations were really cool. And just taking that away from me. And activating Life of the Dragon just by doing Gis Gogol now, anytime there is a Gis Gogol, I just don't find that fun. I don't find that fun. The upsides is you get free charges now rather than just attack, wait 10 seconds, attack, wait 10 seconds. I feel like a 3-second cooldown between each one still, but in some ways that can be good, because when you go to a boss, for example, and they're about to do a long chain attack and you've just activated Life of Dragon, which happens sometimes, you then go, oh, for fuck's sake, and then you have to basically wait for you have to hope you can fit in your Nostrand effectively, and sometimes even your Star Diver, because you want to fit in 3 Nostrands in a cycle. So now by giving you free charges, you just choose when to use them other than the little 3-second cooldown. So I think that's good, actually. I do think that is good. I just missed the chain. I missed the chain build up. I don't feel like you're earning it anymore. And I love do you know what I actually really love? Prepping your pre-battle ritual to have your Whirlwind Thrust, whatever it's called, and your Gis Gogol ready for Life of a Dragon, and still being able to do another high jump, which will then lead to another Mirage Dive, so then you get your first chain started straight away. So in 30 seconds, you can go, which is basically when your Life of a Dragon, the dragon ends anyway, you'll be able to go straight back into another Gis Gogol into Nostrand, Life of the Dragon. I love all that. That metagame was fun. Like, there's a lot to think about. So I hope the new moves make up for that. Oh, it really is a primal. Meanwhile, we're getting meanwhiled. This will be the cheating Bao Juk, or whatever his name is. Bao Shoot.
Not sure we
Bakchu,
heard you
Baku.
right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing these
Is that not
floats,
considered
and
cheating
I'll
as
not
well?
relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Yes, Lena Honey.
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
Sean Mystic.
I could
Who
never
asked you?
have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure!
Why does he sound like
And as
Morty a
festival
little bit?
leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
Oh, do we get to fight finally? He gets disqualified. I'm telling you now, he will get disqualified early because he's not the real threat. He's not the real threat. Why did you announce yourself? Still, you saved today.
Put everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
I feel this is going to set up the alliance raid. It's going to be to
Your
take
brilliant plan
them
was
out.
to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet, you.
Yeah, we'll kill you. Oh god. Oh.
Calm yourself, chosen one. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
You are not stronger than you are not stronger than Silver. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that our villain in this silly pantomime gold rush is stronger than someone who's just fucking saved the final days. Literally the whole centric point to what's been going on with all the calamities and everything. Like, I just no. If somebody's going to be stronger, there has to be a good reason, and it can't just be he's got two heads. I can buy the two-headed one.
Talk to us, third promise.
Son, the Dawn Servant's son. Was it Lamuk or whatever?
It'll take more than that to kill me.
With reason. Within reason, sorry.
Are we having this festival or not?
Oh, look at our face.
Yes,
Look at our face.
we are.
My man Wook Evu is like pooing his pants right now. Okay, let's have this fucking festival in it. Keep with the greens. 2 slots remaining in your inventory. I really need to clean up. I didn't, because I didn't do any prep work in time for Dawntrail in the end. So stupid. With chat mode and say, oh ho, Callie. Oh, www win. Let's get them excited. Let's get them in the party mood. That's what we're really here for, right? Oh ho, Callie. Ned Flanders mode, basically. Ogly dogly. Oh ho, Callie, doho, Callie. What a weird way to get to everyone to get to. Oh, let's get this alpaca keep, actually. Was it? Oh. Oh, Kelly. Oh. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, Callie. Get up off your keister, meester, and party. Now this is going to be embarrassing because other people are nearby. Keister, meester, and party. Okay, let's talk. Yep. Rally ho. I mean lally ho. I mean oho Cali. Cool. Okay, where's that final one? Over here. Oh-ho, Cali, do-ho, Cali, Neighborino. I'm probably weirding everyone out nearby, but I don't care. I'm so stupid. Hopefully people can see that. God. There's me thinking I'm like a master comedian right now. I just said Oakley. So stupid. Oh my god. What was even more stupid is the first two times I spelled it wrong, even though I thought I spelled it right. Yeah. Who would win in a fight between my wind-up Zidane and your wind-up Zidane? I like that. They look like they were facing each other. I'm liking how busy it is, though. I am really liking how busy it is. That's how I feel like I'm actually playing in it. Like I'm part of it with the MMO. Oh, the other eye's back up. Get off your keister, meester. That one was stupid as well.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Okay. It's party time.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning.
That was the go on, I'm listening.
Pledges between rider and bearers. a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her!
Okay. It's getting like that. That's sick.
Ready and...
Can I just say, there's no stakes at the moment. Maybe
I could get used to this.
maybe some of our opponents could... Oh, victory fanfare. Some of our opponents could be considered dangerous and they might do something eventually, but at the moment there's no real stakes.
Help us carry the float!
Yeah, it's... I like this. I like world building. I like introductions to things. I like interesting characters. Like this is what I like from an expansion, personally.
Well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
But yeah, my view is this is fine. I still want an ultimate story that's going to be interesting and exciting, and I think that will happen. We're sort of at the around Reborn levels of this is just a world you live in now. Don't forget, Around Reborn didn't kick in until Ifrit, really. And what this has over Around Reborn is you don't have to fucking travel halfway across the fucking world. Yeah, you don't have to do all that crap while you have no money, so it's very expensive.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Ooh.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy.
Crystal in memoriam.
Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
I love how nobody knows this lore except him. They're all depressed, like... Oh, we fixed our crop grow. How do they not know this? We like, it's not even like a behind-the-scenes thing. It's so obviously visual right now. Unless it's like a hear, feel, think thing that only we can do, and maybe Creel, because we're ether tuned.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible.
I do like it. It's a cool it's a cool little bit of festivity meaning behind the Hanu, a ritual-based thing that actually works and is used for good rather than summoning a primal, for example. Okay.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task.
So this was like our golden alpaca then, really, when you think about it.
That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Kona!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
So now he's going to show his one off. It's going to be like an ether potion, basically, right? Yep. Nice one. I'm happy. Happy for him as well.
Isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
So...
Archon allies?
Oh, it's Urianger and Thancred, isn't it?
Lamachi, this is why we need
It's Urianger and Thancred. Calling it. I told you there'd be different teams. I'm okay with that.
They make light work of what would
These two I don't mind having a bit of a friendly rivalry.
To lug around heavy floats.
What if Estinian joins one of them, the rougher ones
You
though?
always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did.
Yeah, and they have a way they can
you enjoyed
maintain.
the festival, yes?
Like,
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
feels strong, man.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Yeah, I still feel the way that we did it was the best way. Like, this is a proper learning experience, and like we're learning culture and we're being appreciative of things, and I think the way we're handling it is the way, you know. Okay, that's that tablet.
5 more to go.
And on to the next.
Yeah, like Koana's method is good, and I think it's also
Not
showing
even a
like
moment of celebration. That's Koana for you.
with Koana's one, there's a potential he will achieve excellency through innovation. But I think
Dawn servant, of course.
Let's see, rooting for us.
Right.
But yeah, I think Wook-Lamat's
Thank you for having us.
Wook-Lamat is getting
all again.
is embracing the culture of the nation to overcome the challenges, which ultimately I think you need a bit of both. Personally, I think you do need the innovation, but embracing what's already there is what got us to where we got to so far on both of these tasks. So with the Pelu Pelu, it was the art of the deal. It really was bartering, etc. And learning to, tame a llama, I guess. And with the Hanu, it's been through getting their ritual, I guess, if you want to call it that, their festival, their festivities back.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
Okay. Valkyrion Fell attains level 92. Congratulations. Okay. Yeah, that was a fun quest. Like, we've barely had any combat so far, and I'm enjoying it still. So that can only be a good sign. Okay, so we need to go back up there. Yeah, I'm not gonna teleport yet. Lanu Hanu. I guess it might be for Ether attunement, which I'm not going to do yet. I will do it. I will do the Ether currents eventually. We've got all the time in the world now, though, whenever I play this. So how it will probably go is, for the meantime, main story quest stuff gets priority on a lot of the streams. But we've also got Elden Ring, and I'm very close. Oh, I thought that might be something to do with the story. I'm very close to Elden Ring. Like, it could either be a couple of streams, like 2 or 3 more, or it could be 10 more, depending on preference, depending on what I want to do, how I want to approach it. It's crazy you can fit 250 odd people in the city, though. It is actually crazy. Right, so the theory is we might have the ability to go and do an alliance raid soon. It's generally how it works, right? So you do your here's the city, here's the tour of the city, then you do your split quests, and this is still the split quest. They've serialized it a bit that you can't do both in parallel as active. You have to do one active and then the other active. But once that's done, then generally it's like an alliance raid. So if you think about the Alphino and Alice stuff in Shadowbringers, we then went on to it begins with an H, the fucking bit we fight Tesleen and all that crap. There's a Holdminster Switch, isn't it? It's Holdminster Switch, I think is what it's called. Yeah, that was that one. In Endwalker, we did Shalayan, we did Radzahan, or whatever that island's called. I never know. I know that's the city name. Once you did both of them, you reconvened, and then we had to actually go and save the main scientist woman, which I've forgotten her name already. I felt really bad for her when she got put in the primal factory or whatever you call it. I can't remember what you called them. Next feat's gonna have to be a combat trial. It has to be something. Yep, just okay, this is how we... What is the Great Storm? Is that what they're calling the final days here? Maybe they didn't get the final days because they were just like all chill. So nobody got worried or anything. So nobody turned into Void Scent or whatever they call it. Basically the mayor. It's a little mariachi actually now I listen to that. It's a little mariachi, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna be a... Oh, Clement is going to follow you now. Yeah. But it's okay because we've got Wind Up Zidane and that's more important. I assume it's the pallets? No? The only problem is if we have a lights rate, I'm running out of time for it. I need to sort of start now. It has to start now. Oh, right, yeah, this is the other market, isn't it? So this is probably where we'll be exchanging tokens, but we're just getting introduced formally this time, because they never do that normally. Oh yeah, Fontaine, that's it. I remember that name. I remember the name. Okay, search for Fontaine is on. First we're gonna teleport. It's easier. Man, it's gonna be so busy in the next few days, isn't it? This game. like the official release hasn't even happened yet. That's what, tomorrow? The 2nd. Even tomorrow or Tuesday, right? Right, if you're gonna buy a game, you might as well just get it in time. I only bought it on Friday, by the way. I was just like, do you know what, screw it. Let me see if they want tacos. Taquitos. Quite a big search area here, isn't it? I don't like the music. I like the music a lot. Actually, it's nice. It's chill. You know. Maybe on the roof. Actually, that's not a bad shout. Or under. Oh, here we go. Bonjour, then. What is your problem, Fontaine? Yeah, just stop waffling. Tell us. That's going to be so embarrassing. Yeah, I did say that. Excuse me. Yeah, just one or two things. No. I never have. Yeah, what if they weren't bad and you just thought they were bad? Bowing out. Go on then. Oh, start running then, sure. I thought you were just going to casually walk away. A lesson for us as well. Do not get too hung up. There we go. What's love being? Oh no. Great. Yes, Fontaine. That's who I really care about right now. Definitely not a potential alliance raid. Any longer I can't do this alliance raid. So can we just please start on? Because it takes about 45 minutes generally, right? Oh, the French are here. What? Blacklist easy for all? For you all. Something about politics. Don't mention politics. Revolution. Oh god. I think they're talking about French politics. Which is definitely not my wheelhouse, thankfully. So I can't talk about it. I know it's not been great though, recently. I think this is a primarily French speaking server though. From what I gather. Lighting. Mesh. It's that easy. I think it's a like burst of light, isn't it? When have you done ray tracing in this game now? Not going to use it, but I just wonder if you can. I've not looked at the custom settings in full, really. I just went with high settings. Oh, we're ready. So this was just like a little time pass before we go do the next trials. We're gonna get better weapons from Fontaine, I'm guessing, eventually. That's just not a million miles away. Let's just walk it. Feels like I'm playing Cuphead or something right now. This one, what's this they say? Like, this one will be a real slobberknocker. Fight. I still never completed Cuphead. I've done some of the hard bosses on it as well. Is this one I used to play on the train a lot on my Switch? Maybe I have to go through a cave or something. A boat? Ooh. That was a real smug. We got done in my legs, but so done. Like, I still hate Chrome. We're not the only ones with... He's not doing it alone. He's got Urianger and Vangred. It's true. If either of these two win, oh, Miss Alice Levia, aka, let's turn this into a contest every fucking time. She's gonna love this now. Now we got a little bit of friendly competition every single time. Like, why don't we speak at each other? They've got hoverboards or some shit. I wonder if it's going to be like a whole boat. This is going to be this is the Alliance raid setup, isn't it? The eyes are so much more striking now. I love that. It looks so good. Yeah, maybe the whole thing's an Alliance raid. That would be cool. A whole boat-based raid would be sick. Where it's just an auto-scroller where you're just fighting opponents. That jewel is our fight, potentially. That could be the first. That could be the first trial. Yes! Yes! There we go. I knew it would. It's always like that. It is always like that. You always do your split quest and then you get an Alliance raid. I knew it was going to happen. Now, the problem is I needed that to happen 20 minutes ago because I usually give myself about 45 minutes for an Alliance raid. They probably only take half an hour at most, but best safe than sorry. So, unfortunately, this is where we're going to have to leave it for now. But what that does mean is next time we stream, which might be Tuesday. Because I am at Balanced Composure tomorrow night. So that's 100%. It is. I need to see who the supporters are. For that one. Because it might be. I might still have time tomorrow. I'll have time to do a raid, I guess. Could just do the raid. Let's have a little look. Hold on. Balance and Composure London supports. Just special guests. I don't like that when it's like you don't find out who the supports are till like the day of. I'm really not a fan of that. Like, let me know who it is. Twitter.com. Why did I type twitter.com in Google? Okay, search. Okay. What was I searching for again? Balance and composure, London support. Balance, composure. Facebook, maybe? Let's search. Who is the fucking support? What's this song as well? This is a proper motif of something that I've already heard. This like lounge music version of like something from a previous Final Fantasy. It feels like something from 7 almost. Oh, it's Wormrot right now. Oh, it's a bit late to go to a gig at this time. Mark Rebier, my birthday. I'm just trying to find. There's any discussion? How do you even see discussion anymore? Oh, you click discussion button. I don't know who support is. I can't tell you if I want to see the support or not because I don't know who the support is. I hate plus special guests. Great, who are the special guests? I hate when they don't announce a support. I remember when every time I did it and it was like Graphic Nature, but it was like Graphic Nature when they hadn't really established themselves yet. They had like a couple of like 2 songs, maybe 1 song even, and it was just like you could just tell it was like either a buy-in or B like an industry planted support, not giving somebody a chance. It was giving somebody that didn't really have their way into the industry yet, unless they've already been in a band already or work in the industry already and know people. There's a million and one other ways, but it wasn't their time yet for that show, and I hated getting there early because I was going with a friend I hadn't seen in a long time. We could have done other things, and I wasn't really impressed with them. I am impressed by them these days, I have to say. Great band now, really good. Love seeing them, but that's because they fleshed out and written songs and got the proof in the pudding. Yeah, so I don't like not knowing who their support is. Anyway. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream today. So I would say tomorrow's a maybe. It's probably a maybe. And if I do stream, it'll be 4 on the dot because I'd have to stop at 7 maybe. Because I think I can get to my show on time still if I leave at 7. Potentially. But again, it depends if I'm really gunning to go see the support, which I might still find out tomorrow somehow. Then yeah, I'll probably go and see the support and go a bit earlier. Just will go. I really want to make sure I know what I'm dealing with. French party, MD, French politics, parties. What we got? keep seeing, unless that's swearing or something. Oh. It's always applied by now. So added to the advanced social menu. Well, that's cool. So it's like something that WoW's had for years, quite literally years. But yeah, sure. What is this conversation? Oh, right. Bold thing to say on Moogle. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm on the wrong server. I think I'm gonna have to move. I might move. I only chose Moogle because I couldn't get into Spriggan anymore. Yeah, anyway. Stream tomorrow, potentially. Actually, no, probably unlikely. But Tuesday should be one. Thursday won't be one either because it's I'm going to see a Casey Stray. Both in the same area though, so maybe I can. We'll see how tomorrow goes, and depends who their support is as well. But so I'm just reading the chat still. But yeah, I would say Tuesday. Expect Tuesday to be the next stream, and then we'll get on with this and we'll get pushing on this. But I kind of want to play some tomorrow, so we'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching. I had a good one. See you next time. Take it easy.